Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is day number 117 of the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a year full of 21-question random knowledge trivia quizzes. They've got 20 questions up front. There's a question 21 tiebreaker at the end of these videos if you need to stick around for that. Thank you guys for watching and good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. In Isaac Bashevis Singer's Stories for Children, this figure can allegedly change children into hedgehogs, rats, or frogs. This character flies in a mortar, wields a pestle, and steals little children. Who is this Slavic folk character that lives in a chicken-legged house? The answer is Baba Yaga. Question number 2. Common in the southern U.S., these savory balls of fried cornmeal dough are often served with fried fish. One theory of how they got what name is that people gave these treats to their dogs to keep them quiet while the humans were cooking or eating. The answer is hush puppies. Question number 3. Developed at Bell Labs in 1948, this electronic device can be used as an amplifier, rectifier, or switch. What is the name of this device which revolutionized electronic circuits by replacing the vacuum tube? The answer is a transistor. Question number 4. Since 1982, her Kinsey Malone series worked its way through the alphabet. What is the name of this author of A is for Alibi, who died in 2017 after writing Y is for Yesterday and never published Z is for Zero? The answer is Sue Grafton. Question number 5. This bad guy was twisted from his earliest days in the orphanage. He created multiple copies of his soul, but didn't figure on one of them being the boy hero who would be his downfall. What was the name of this no-nosed literary villain? The answer is Voldemort. Question number 6. This Italian term means in a church style, and it is how Gregorian chants are sung. What is this term referring to choral singing without instrumental accompaniment? In a church style or a cappella. Question number 7. I heartily accept the motto, "The government is best which governs the least," and I should like to see it acted up to more rapidly and systematically. So begins Henry David Thoreau in what essay which later influenced Mahatma Gandhi? That was called Civil Disobedience. Question number 8. One of the major festivals celebrated by Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Sikhs. What is the name of the festival that typically lasts 5 days and is celebrated during the Hindu lunar solar month of Kartika? The answer is Diwali. Question number 9. It was inscribed on a slab of black stone about 8 feet high, consists of roughly 4,000 lines, and was allegedly issued with authority from Shamash, the sun god. What is the name of this set of laws which takes its name from the Babylonian king who developed it? This set of laws is known as the Code of Hammurabi. Question number 10. What is the name of the Marvel actor who lent his voice to Emmett, the Special, in the 2014 animated film The Lego Movie, and to Barley Lightfoot in the animated 2020 film Onward, and Mario in 2023's The Super Mario Bros. Movie? He does a lot of voice acting work. His name is Chris Pratt. Question number 11. Important to plants as it enhances the ability of plants to optimize their photosynthetic capacity. What is the term for the ability of a plant to reorient the shoot growth towards the direction of a light source? The answer is phototropism. Question number 12. This bone has 2 processes with which it joins to the tibia to form the knee joint, and it also has an indented surface at the other end known as the acetabulum, which forms a ball and socket joint with the ilium. What is the name of this bone in the upper leg? The answer is the femur. Question number 13. She directed 1995's Home for the Holidays and 1991's Little Man Tate, and appeared in 1994's Maverick. What is the name of this actress who won her second Oscar for her portrayal of Clarice Starling in 1991's The Silence of the Lambs? Her name is Jodie Foster. Question number 14. In the final cliffhanger episode of the 3rd season of Dallas, Jock Ewing's oldest son mysteriously is shot, and fans had to wait for the next season to find out who did it, leaving them to spend the summer wondering who shot who. The headlines all read, "Who shot JR?" Question 15. The inventor of the syrinx, a musical pipe with 7 reeds, he was an Arcadian god of herds, pastures, and forests. Who is this figure from Greek myth, whose name literally means all or everything, and who is represented as having an upper body of a man and the lower body of a goat? The answer is Pan. Question number 16. The one built between Honshu and Awaji Island in Japan spans more than a mile, and the Brooklyn Bridge is the longest when it was built in 1883. What is this type of bridge that uses cables hung from towers? Those are called suspension bridges. Question 17. In medieval times, Stephen Fryer said one of its feathers could restore sight to the blind. What name is given to these creatures known to guard treasure with the wings and head of an eagle, but the body of a lion? That creature was known as a griffin. Question number 18. A 1755 earthquake in this country destroyed records of the voyages of Vasco da Gama. In 1654, this European country took control of Brazil from the Dutch. What is this country whose capital is Lisbon and which borders Spain? The answer is Portugal. Question number 19. Characters on this animated television show include Cleveland, Quagmire, Lois, Brian, Meg, Chris, Stewie, and Peter. What is the name of this cartoon that is centered on the Griffin family? Two Griffin questions in the same quiz. My bad. The Griffin family stars on Family Guy. And question 20. Often made from cedar, one of the tallest at 173 feet is in British Columbia. What are these tribal emblems of the Pacific Northwest Indians, consisting of pillars carved and painted with animal figures? The answer is totem poles. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of ROADTRIpVIA. Make sure you check back tomorrow. It'll be day number 118 as we continue on the 365-day trivia road trip. For those of you that are curious, because it is Thursday, according to my cruise schedule today, I should be at the Great Stirrup Cay in the Bahamas. Tomorrow will be a day at sea, so I'll be on the boat the whole day, which I'm actually looking forward to. I love boat days, so that's what I'm doing right now. Thank you guys for playing. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to follow along with daily quizzes. And here's question 21, the tiebreaker for today. The original Friday the 13th horror film was a major box office success, being one of the top theatrical releases of what year? Friday the 13th came out in 1980. So whichever player, if you're playing with a group of people, whichever player got closest to that date is going to win the point. If this was a tiebreaker, the person who won that point wins the game. Congratulations. See you tomorrow.